slightly off to the left, there's a long piece of land full of brambles, and a few of us rent this piece of land from the farmer, and it's full of birds. So we got this piece of land and thought, what the fuck do you do with a piece of land that's full of brambles? So we sat and looked at it for a few years, and then decided, well, we started clearing little bits of it, and then I thought, right, I'm going to make a path to that tree. So I had a pair of shears, and I chopped through the brambles and got to the tree, and I thought, there's another tree over there. I'm going to make a path to that tree. So eventually we made a path that goes down this piece of land, and it weaves down to the marsh. So beyond our bit of land, there's a dyke and marsh. And it was once a cherry orchard, and the cherry orchard got chopped down and left. So you've got cherries coming up. You don't get cherries from them anymore. But in that time, we've got oak and willow and alder, a whole range. So it's a haven, and the path that's been made has just become grass. So we do as little as possible this time of the year because everything's turning up. Or we're waiting for, I'm waiting for the nightingales, and we've got chiff-chaffs have just arrived, the black caps have arrived. And I went down there on Sunday with this to read out loud, like you do on Sunday morning at 6 o'clock in the morning. It was quite cold, but it's good practice, and it's nice to be able to read outside. So this piece of work is called Walk With Me, and it is about, I've read it before, but as it's spring, I thought this would be very apt for today. So it's called Walk With Me. I love the path that leads through the old cherry orchard. It was made a while back by cutting through the brambles. Going from tree to tree, it weaves and ambles down to the bottom where it becomes marsh. A thrush's sharp, crisp song pierces the morning air. Somewhere high in the poplars, there are others that call in the distance. I walk slowly, quietly, watching, listening. I catch the rapid flight, low in amongst the undergrowth, followed by an intense outburst. You are so small, Jenny Wren. I marvel at you. The goldfinches charm the orchard sky, chattering as they go, lightening my heart. The dunnock sits high on brambles, subtle colours of grey, blue, rich brown. His rambling tune is so sweet to me. A flock of long-tailed fluffballs move through the trees, talking to one another as they go. These long-tailed tits are so gorgeous. Blue tits, great tits, are busy bombing in and out of the trees, calling to one another as they go. I sit on the bench and take in the view. I search the alders hanging heavy with catkins. Ah, there you are. His red breast, chest puffed out. I close my eyes and stop all thoughts, and let the wistful, sensitive notes of his song travel through me. When the first chiff-chaff arrives, I do a little dance inside, as I know spring is really happening. It's simple, it's called Its call is simple and repetitive. The yaffle of a green woodpecker sounds out over the orchard, and the crows call. I hear splashing. At last there is a bird in our watering hole, a blackbird. Ah, what singers they are, liquid, fluid, soft, melodic and soulful. He with his jet black plumage and her sooty brown feathers. A whitethroat has recently arrived from Africa. He launches into the air from the brambles, a vertical dance, a jumbling, hoarse, scratchy notes. A flock of linnets are in their favourite spot, among the cherry trees, catching rays of sun and preening. There's a constant lilting and twittering. I will never tire of these maestros. As I make my way back up the path, I see the swallows have arrived, chattering, swooping in and out of the old barn, bringing fresh mud to their nests. I salute their arrival. Goldcrests live at the bottom of the field. I've never seen one. I was standing gazing into a wintry thicket, and there it was, right in front of me. My heart leapt. I can't read that word.
Repetitious?
No, doesn't matter. Of the black cat is extensive, called by some the king of the warblers. Repertoire. Woohoo! The repertoire of the black cap is extensive, called by some the king of the warblers. Best time to see one is early spring. Haven't seen one yet, but I've heard it. Before the leaves are fully out. Their song is a fluting of beautiful silvery liquid notes bouncing through the air. I always like to find and look at these songsters. April, and I long to hear the nightingale. I count the days for when it arrives from West Africa. He sets up his patch deep within the bramble scrub to woo a female, singing all night and all day. The unmistakable melody bursts into the spring night and lingers in the air long after he has finished. This surely brings hope after the long dark nights of winter. I bathe in the richness, I bathe in his rich, powerful love song. This cherry orchard is a haven for our small birds. It is much needed in these days for us and them. Walk the path, love the path, let the magic work.